Hello everybody, and welcome to another Duct Tape Plays. Tonight we're playing some more Dragon Quest IV, or Dragon Warrior 4, whatever you want to call it. Picking up our adventure in Chapter 4, or no, Chapter 5 here, right? Yeah. Took a horse cart across the desert, and we're in the spa town for our spa episode, but it's in the middle of the night, so, you know, whatever. Hey, Skywolf Games. Welcome back, me. Well, hello. How are you doing? You're going to bathe in the spa pool. Well, enjoy. Just 2 ends? It's the Wayfarer's Inn, 20 gold. I'll hold on to the off on that for a second. I'll look around. I'm doing A-okay. We got a replacement remote for a aquarium light that someone gave to us that didn't have a remote, so we had no way to turn it on. And now we have it, and it looks great, and I'm very happy about it, so I'm having a great day. Spa must have been really good for him. He's sleeping like a baby. The sound of sleeping. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. 40 gold. Why are you more expensive? I'm a snake. I'm just gonna keep hissing. So I'll just communicate the rest of the episode via hisses. Cleaning up is hard work. Don't bother me. I'll bother you if I want. A merchant named Talon stopped by this town. He had lots of money and was talking about buying a ship. What an ambitious man! I love the music in these games. It's just so delightful. Just jaunty. Do do doodle do 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 dee do 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 doodle do do do. Okay, let's sleep with the 20 gold in. What kind of other junk do you have? Weapon shop. I don't think we need any of that. We already have an iron spear. We could use a half plate, but I don't know if we have anything to sell, do we? There's strength seed. Actually, we should go back to, actually, it probably doesn't matter. We have inventory space to spare right now. I think I should save up my money and buy a, broadsword or something. I killed the slimes. Committed several virtual war crimes. It's true. It's like the inverse of Big Man, where we I and it means things. Or at least good things. Have you seen the armor kept at the House of Healing? Isn't it impressive? I would like to look at it. Sorry, I keep whistling. I just like to whistle. How do I see the armor? We're gonna play Sea of Stars when we're done with this? I don't know if I will stream Sea of Stars. I already have it installed since I kickstarted it. I have a code. And I might just play it to enjoy it, because I'm gonna leave you with a little secret here. I don't often play things... You think the Rufus armor is fake? Somebody switch the real armor with fake? I don't play games on the channel that I'm, like, super into. Like, that's not to say that I'm not enjoying the things that I'm playing, but if it's something that I'm gonna want to just keep playing, I end up doing it on my own time so I can stay up late on the weekend. This is the port town of Coenbur is far south of here. I was thinking about maybe doing like a 2-hour, like, intro, like the first 2 hours of it, but we'll see what happens. Mage Manjas. Cast spells, ladies. So, do you love the game, though the soundtrack is killer so far? I'm sure it absolutely is. We got a leather hat. I don't think we need that, because I think we're wearing a wooden hat. Yeah. Okay, random encounter. Pteranodon. I think this thing can fireball us, can it? Or it could just be dead. Erop's a new enemy. Doesn't like wooden hats. Look, wooden hats are important. Anyway, yeah, I expected the soundtrack to Sea of Stars to be excellent. I know it has a bunch of Yasunori Mitsuda tracks, and those are good, because that man is a hell of a composer. Is this the port town? Okay. Aw. No maps of the world for me. What the hell happened there? Okay. Some fell in despair after monsters sank the ships. I pity them. Maybe we'll bump into Tulun here. Our boy Tulun. The Eastern Lighthouse was invaded by monsters recently. Since then, it's been shining evil lights on the sea. What does an evil light look like? Is it different from a regular light? Is it a dark light? It's just a lighthouse with a black light, so it's just a rave. We've been blessed by great indie music in this day and Sonic music. Sonic music does rule. I do want a broadsword, so we need to save for that. And we need a half plate. Do-do-doodle-doodle-doo-doo. I don't feel like opening my shop these days. A port town without ships, what a joke. Unfortunate, until recently, ships used to sail out of here. This is the wharf. We're building a new ship. Nice. Move, please. You're blocking the dockhand's way. Whose ship is this? It's mine now. A boat for me. Or at least a boat for me to loot. I got a small medal. Okay. Julian said he wanted to go south. The sailing expert who has a priceless map lives on the southern continent in a town called Mintos, the Fresh Maker. It's a table. New ship is useless here. Can't sail out of the harbor because the lighthouse is causing havoc. Well, I guess I have to go to the lighthouse. Go ask my boss. Go ask your boss. Hello. I'm worried. We're building a ship for Tulun, but he's so rash. He went to the lighthouse to destroy the monsters who are making the sailing impossible. Tulun's such a Chad. I love him. Which way was the lighthouse? I'll have to read the dialogue again. But I think that's where we have to go next. That only makes sense. That's where we're getting breadcrumbed to. Eastern Lighthouse. Hey CDI Arcade, how you doing this evening? The anti-lighthouse with its light-sucking rays. Yeah, exactly. Just like the dark light from, Mother. Or rather, the flash dark, rather. Sorry, the flash dark. The opposite of the flashlight. Listening while doing chores? Hell yeah. I'm happy to be your chore background sound. Deep in the mountains, north of the faraway Bronca, they've discovered a village rampaged by monsters. People of San Team across the sea vanished without a trace. Do these events have some connection? I want to find the warrior princess from San Team because she was very strong. So we need to go to the Eastern Lighthouse. These roosters were a pain in the last chapter. Please don't all hit me. That was very cruel. I'm fragile because I've refused to buy better armor. I just want to buy better swords. That actually might get us to the broadsword I wanted. I'm just gonna walk back. Oh, Bug Body slammed Bonsai so hard. Cat's doing cat stuff. Alright, let's see what this place is at night. And how much money do I have? Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get that broadsword. Assuming I can even equip it. I assume I can. I have to be able to. As someone searching for a vessel, I saw an unusual group of 3 people. It was a princess and her escorts. They're after a man named Necrosaro. Working on it. Sure could save enough money to buy my own ship too, but I spend too much. Why? We can take a moment to acknowledge how bad a real-life glass cannon would be. It would shatter itself. That's the point of the metaphor. Is that it will break, but it is a cannon. There's a fire in there. Those. That guy's Zing appropriately. There's just a fire in there. A sentient fire. We're gonna go out and do a couple more fights just to make sure that I have enough money to do everything I want here. I like our horse. I guess they really want to kill that Aerop. Oh, hey. That works, I guess. Oh, Aerops have sleep attack? Lame. Yeah, he's just being a fire. He's living his best fire life. Kidding me, Nara? You didn't heal Mara, and thus she died to the Aerop. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Don't like this. Yeah, Infernos. Didn't work on any of them. Cool. Well, I guess this is fine. Let's wail on him. It's a little frustrating that we ended up losing money on this whole exchange because Mara died. Or maybe positive, like, 200. You don't even work at night? Everything about this sucks. Damn pervert priest. Not doing his job at night. Blood fountain, because I have a dead party member. Yeah, we lost almost as much money as we made. That's great. Cool and good. Anyway, we can buy a broadsword, and that's all that matters, right? That's all I ever wanted. And to sell this hat. We're so powerful now. And our armor is so bad. That's everything that we need, though. Just gonna go beat the crap out of some guys. Doesn't matter if I can't take a hit if they die first. That's a lot of razor wins. I'm gonna kill the Sandmaster, I guess. They could do way too much damage to us if they decided to cast spells. Yeah, the fights are getting really intense. I think this is the first time the entire game we've had a full party, though. Like, since we have this good old Hector boy here with us. Or Hector. Mara got a level. Heal here. Heal here. Just gotta find the lighthouse. I don't like having to fight enemy groups that have AoEs, because we don't have a healed AoE. They just do so much damage. It's not even that it's individually a lot of damage, it's just so much damage split between the party members. Lighthouse is far. Wow, the worms are mostly immune to bang. Ah, oh well. And Infernos. These worms are brutal. And not in a dangerous way, just immunity-wise? What jerks. We're in the lovely mode of 2 steps random battle. Gotta make them hard somehow. It's true! The damage, or the danger scaling in this game feels fine, overall. If I'm gonna be quite honest. There's the lighthouse in question. Oh, were-tiger. I love this. They're so stupid. Look at this tiger, but it's also got a face in its mouth.
Yeah.
I think it's just a guy in a tiger suit. He's very wide. It's been a while since we've been in a tower. Hey, Taloon! Oh, I don't know who you are, but you come at the right time. I want to extinguish the evil fire burning in this lighthouse, but powerful monsters are preventing me from going any farther. Will you extinguish the evil fire for me? Thank you. The fire of serenity burned in this lighthouse until recently. They say a remnant of it is still somewhere in this lighthouse. Should be able to extinguish the evil fire. Shall I read this? No, I'm good. Okay, see you later, Taloon. You don't really see the mouth face. I would urge you to look up that sprite, separately. It looks very silly. Search the floor. This looks strange, so I'm gonna search all of them. So we need to find the Flame of Serenity. Grizzly Saber. Wow, that was just perfect. Just perfect. Okay, so that's stairs up. I want to make sure we're not missing anything on this floor. Crested Vipers. They're real punk snakes. Okay, so that's also stairs up. We defeated the Rogue Whisper. It was careless. So that's stairs up. I get the feeling this is also going to be stairs up. Crafty Cat got my joke. That's all that matters. Okay, this is just a through hall? Hey! A strength seed. I will use that. I didn't feel like walking the whole way back around that floor. Hey, metal slime. So we're gonna go after the sabers. I'm gonna heal myself. Oh, Cordra. We haven't seen these guys in a bit. Since Chapter 2. I'm glad you wasted your charge attack on that one there, Hector. I really do appreciate it. What an idiot. Two metal slimes and a grizzly saber. I attacked the metal slime like an idiot. We need to go on the offensive. Metal slime, what is your problem? Normally you just run away. Okay, stick around one more turn. Well, we had a chance, and it ran away. Ah. I wish the metal slime wanted to die. I really wish it did. Those things are worth so much experience. Just so much. Okay, let's go straight down. These stairs are the closest. I feel like the other ones could lead to treasure. The metal slime had to be close to dead. I feel like they only have like 3 or 5 health. It's not much. Rogue Knights! Unfortunately, we gotta deal with the knights first. Yay, we got one! Let's see how much this is worth. 1,467 experience for that fight. Thank you, Metal Slime. Thank you. This is gonna be a level up for everybody, I think. I'm sure I'll heal more. Cool. You got Fire Bane. Wonder what that means exactly. Two treasures? Is this what we get for this adventure? I'll take 2 treasures. We did finally get one of those guys. That feels good. That feels real good. Missed, damn. I would like those 2 treasure chests, please. Oh. That's not a door. Got a magic potion. Okay, well, we'll have that. Skeletons. Second time we've seen these this game. Yeah, I guess casting defense twice would do that. Slimes do feel very puntable. But they're so mushy, your foot might get stuck. I think it's like the same principle as the jelly cube in Dungeons & Dragons. Where it just engulfs you, and then you suffocate. Although I guess those things are also acidic. I don't know. foes are bewildered, you say? Come on, stick around. Just need one more. No! Damn it! Gelatinous cubes melt you. You'd also suffocate, in my defense. Oh. Maybe they're just too cute to punt. And the metal ones are made of metal. So there is that. There's also poisonous ones and, like, ones that can breathe fire. There's all types. Okay, so we saw 2 treasure chests to the left. So I'm going to assume there's, like, a door at the bottom here that we can follow over that way. Your rogue whisper bee's confused. I'll take it. I feel like we haven't gotten Mara a new weapon in a long time, but I guess she does have that poison knife or whatever. And I didn't take a step down, and I fell into the hole. Yep, there's a door over there, too. Damn it. Maybe you get the other ones. The basic boys are just cute. They aren't even really a threat to a level 1 adventurer, just kick them. It's true! But they're so cute! They got the eyes and the smiley face. I like these enemies, they don't do much. Just want to get to the... Oh no, they did something before me. They were confused and flustered, and it started barking. Good. Normal. Normal monster things to do. Alright. I feel bad fighting these things. They're very strange little guys. That looks like a threat, though. Maybe not. Okay, Firebane rules. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Nice, another level. Ooh, that's a lot of vitality. I got Repel. Does that lower the encounter rate? Nope. You don't know what the monster designers were thinking? The monsters were either cool and scary, or cute and goofy. So, I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama did, like, all of the design work in this game. So, take it up with Mr. Dragon Ball. I could be wrong on that, but I do know that he has a heavy hand in it. They made iconic little weird guys. I kinda wanna know what that Demonite has to say, but I don't wanna go the whole way back around. They're so flustered. I don't know why they keep doing this. I wonder what would happen if I left them alone for a while. We got the full moon herb. I don't know what that does. Hello, Skeleman. That's one down. Ow. There's the 2 treasure chests. A boomerang. That's a downgrade. It's a man-eater chest! Oh no. Well, I feel like this could go very poorly. We got it. Ah. Okay. Well, I should have known something was up when there were 2 chests right next to each other. My bad. We have a lot of money, though, so we should maybe buy some armor upgrades. I should have known. I should have known. What a fool I was. Ah, well, at least we can buy some stuff. Morning Star. Anybody can use that? Nara can, but I don't know if I want to replace her silver tarot cards. I guess I can. I don't want to sell them, though. I do want to sell this boomerang. Let's sell this antidote herb. I don't think we need it. Unless, can she use a broadsword by some chance? I don't think she can, but I'm gonna look. No. Yeah, that's a significant upgrade. I would like a half plate. We have to sell a medical herb. Actually, I could just sell my leather armor. Get a golden beret. Do some equipping real quick. Slight increase. Out of curiosity. Feather hat. Can I equip this? I can't. Not. Damn, okay. Ah, well. Sell her feather hat and buy another gold beret. Could have also bought her an iron shield instead. That might have been a better upgrade. Oh well. Next time. She has really high defense. Have a sleep, and we're gonna head back to the lighthouse. Just taking a walk with our horse. Alright. I won't question that. Ooh. Gotta get rid of these clowns. But man, do I want to go after those slimes. Yep. We would have taken so much more damage if we had ignored the clowns. It sucks. Hello, Rogue Whisper. How are you? Sure. Just try to wail on them. Just wail on them as hard as we can. And they're gone. The fact that we were able to kill one is honestly quite impressive. Who builds lighthouses like this? Okay, what's this dude up to? Kiki, where's Talon? I've been waiting to ambush him. I heard he was going to the lighthouse. Must have gotten scared and headed back to town. I'll go there and get him. Kiki! Well, alright. The slapstick makes it so much better. I love it. I love that no matter what, this game is not going to take itself too seriously, and that feels so nice. Even when people are getting murdered, there will still be a monster that smacks his head off the ceiling and knocks himself unconscious. Should I heal? I'm probably okay for another fight, huh? Maybe two, even. Depends entirely on what this skeleton does. Which is apparently nothing. Get wrecked. You just beat the final boss in your game? Nice. That's always a good feeling. What game did you just finish? This one might get a little sketchy, depending on what the pterodon does. Alright, that worked out. A little scary, but it worked out. A run in the void rains upon her heart. Oh yeah, that's the one you told me about the other day. Hope you had a good time. Haha! You got. Now it's in Latin. I love when a boss has a phase 2. Sometimes even a phase 3. Gotta separate the gamers from the people who don't pay attention. King K. Rool. I'm hoping Mara will cast Bang here. Okay, it didn't work, but sure. Now they're depressed and dead. That reminds me. Have you played Hades by chance? I hope you have. That game is real good. But speaking of depressed and dead. A little? You loved it? Oh, you gotta finish that one. That game rocks. Nope, don't want to cast Return. We have the Fire of Serenity. Two steps. Skeleman. Damn it. I chose wrong. Come on, let me up. I just want to use the Serenity Now light. What? Huh. Ah. I see you, game. I see you. That's actually very clever. Because you're intentionally pulled down to the treasure chest, which then makes you want to keep walking downward because there's an open room. Yeah. Good design choice. That's fun. My thoughts on The Binding of Isaac? It's alright. I don't think I've ever finished a run, but I like that game. I played it when it was a Flash game back on Newgrounds. You fools! You come at the right moment. We'll throw you into the evil fire as kindling. Ooh, they're flamers. Guess we'll go after the small guys. Okay. The Lighthouse Bengal. You guys are so annoying. Alright. Sure. Okay, that was a little easier than I thought it would be. I'll take it. You've beaten 3 rounds on optional bosses, the optional boss rush, as well as a couple challenges. It's your most played Steam game. Save emulation station, so just short of all your retro games combined. Nice! I'm glad you enjoy it. It's a solid game, like... absolutely solid. I probably haven't given it as much time as it deserves, but it is a good game. You flow the flame of serenity into the fire. The evil fire ceases, and the fire of serenity starts burning. Oh, you know I gotta get around to that room. What kind of stuff could possibly be in here? Or is it just a weird... There's no way. Aha! The golden barrette. We already have 2 of those. But alright, away we go. Back to Cohenbur. Let's have a sleep and then go find Talon. You can play some Cooking Mama? Hey, go for it. I've not played a single one of those, but they're popular, so they must be good. Or at least fun. Hello, Talon. How are you doing? Thank you, the evil lights are gone, and the sea is so calm now, and the ship is finally finished. I have one favor to ask of you. Monsters are after me, and feel safer with being with strong people like you. Let me join you, let's travel together all over the world. I appreciate it. Let's leave right away. Hi, Talon. It's cooking-based WarioWare, pretty much. Well, that's legit. Boat time! Let's head south. I hear there's an old sea expert who has a valuable map that lives in the town of Mintos. Why would we ever want Hector still? Is this where I need to be? Oh, item shops usually sell hats, huh? Nope. You don't have the iron safe anymore, Talon? Ugh. Damn, that sucks. I was really hoping he'd still have the iron safe. I could be so greedy. The legendary herbal medicine, Pediquia. Should cure him. Let's see your weapons. The Sword of Malice! So that's a cautery sword. Because Ragnar has one, we know about that. Iron helmet, huh? I guess I should give that to Talon. He doesn't have any. His armor's a little jacked up because of what I did before. And we'll sell Nara's scale shield. Yep, and buy an iron shield. We're doing alright. Talon's defense is through the roof, and that rules. Okay, what do you people have to say? I'm a merchant's daughter, I have to study business. Alright, you do that. Gurs. Old Howden is an adventurer. Was an adventurer. The many treasures he discovered enabled him to start a business. He is now tremendously successful. Old Howden's stories are quite instructive. Don't sell things, sell hearts. I'm struck with admiration by this idea. What? Are you asking if I'm the old man who's an expert on the seas? You idiot! I'm not only an expert on the seas, but also the whole world, also. Come back again. Nope. I'm impressed. Not only an expert on the seas, but also on the whole world, but also... You seem promising. What do you say? Would you like to take my quiz? Sure. Here's a quiz. What's most important in business? Well done! Don't say anything. Yes, silence is golden. I'll give you a treasure map. I discovered this when I was young, but I haven't been able to uncover its secret. Please accept it. Yeah! Okay, sure. Why not? Alright. You have to be good children helping with the housework. I became gravely ill when I was little. My grandfather from Seretta brought me a root of periquia. It completely cured me. Seretta, huh? We still have some good rooms available today in your gigantic inn. There's a small country called Seretta in the very eastern reaches of this land. When I told this to the princess at the inn, she darted out. Okay. Princess, huh? Oh, hey! It's, Bray and Christo. One of our traveling companions is gravely ill. Our mistress, Princess Alina, went to get medicine alone. I'm very worried. You look kind. Will we find Princess Alina and help her? Absolutely. It's very thoughtful of you. I'll accompany you. Hey, Bray's here! Now we have options. Let's ask the people of this inn to take care of Christo. I'll meet you outside later. Huh. I wonder who's more useful. Mara or Bray? We are getting the band together, but now I just don't know who to use. I've got options. I didn't expect the secondary characters to join up as well. I took Halden's quiz too. I still don't have the answer. I want that treasure map. What's next? Any ideas? Next game? I have not decided yet. I've got a few thoughts, but have not decided. Oh hey, we get to look at the world at least. Oh, you couldn't figure it out, huh? It's just over there. Alright. Oh, repel was in effect that long? Yeah, I also don't know how far in we are. I'm pretty sure chapter 5 is the last chapter, but as to how close we are to the end, I have no rightful idea. Curious. Oh, that's why Hector's useful. He's just here. Okay. Oh, we can bring in Bray whenever we need him, too. Okay. I like that feature. That's really cool. And that also means we can swap out people when they're injured. I like this. This works. I like it. Cool. A+. Keep yawning. Jeez, sorry. Long day. We're in chapter 5. Chapter 4 was Nara and Mara. Oh, and they get experience when they're out of the battle? Well, hot damn. This game rocks. You're getting all sorts of mixed up. It happens. What's this? Hello. Sorota Castle is in the far south. Alright. I'm looking at our treasure map real quick. It's in the mountains north of here? I'm going up there. Or is it over in that desert? Vamp dogs! Haven't seen these guys in a while. Can we even get to that place? There's a small opening up here. I wanna know. If we end up dying for this, so be it. Balloon trips. A terrific blow. He tripped a critical hit. Thanks, Taloon. Looks like there's a gap down there, but there wasn't. I'm gonna bump into stuff, and then we're gonna head south. Task failed successfully indeed. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I guess we can't get in there. Oh well, we tried. Maybe I should move Taloon up in the order? I still haven't decided if party position matters in, like, terms of getting targeted or not. Dylan got a level. Oh yeah, hold on, do I still have that star herb? I do. Hey Talon, what's this do? Must be an item. Ends paralysis. Alright. And what about the small metal? Oh, and the lamp of darkness. He can tell me so many things. Praise my stuff. Mysterious object. What an awesome object. No store level. Oh. Okay. The gun pod. I can't stand it. Alright. And the lamp of darkness. Must be an item. Seems it can be used time after time. What an awesome object. Does it make it nighttime, maybe? That's... I need to try that. It may make it night. And if that's the case, that's incredibly helpful, and I've been neglecting it. I'm just always afraid to use stuff until I know what it is. Firebane's really strong. Talon's got the biggest brain. That's why he got a spin-off game. That I wish I had a copy of. Okay, Vamp Dog, what's up? Talon sung a lullaby. What a useful character! He's very silly, I like him. What's the game? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Let me look real quick. It's on PS1. It is Tornico: The Last Hope. It's like a top-down dungeon crawler, sort of like Sheeran the Wanderer, I guess. Starring that guy. Okay, we're gonna use the lamp. Well, that was an interesting visual effect. It does make it night, though. You gotta go. Well, have a great night. Thank you for stopping in. I hope to see you next time, which will be Friday. Okay, let's see if we can find Princess Elena. Strata country known for growing Padaquia, the cure-all herb, at least it used to be. It's a scarecrow. This is Strata Castle, come in. I will. I'm going over here. The extinction of Padaquia devastated this country's economy. Can't make this country prosper no matter how hard we work. Poor king. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is King Soretta's chamber. Here to see the king? King's out working the fields. This country is even so poor even the king must work. At least he's got a good chair. I'm a farmer, just a plowsman. Hey, been plowing the field for 30 years. Hey ho. Padaquia roots. The drought 5 years ago destroyed them all. That's why I now grow carrots and radishes and such. Okay. I'm the king of this country. It's been some time since the extinction of Padaquia. The records state the former king kept a Padaquia seed in a southern cave as a precaution against catastrophe. Unfortunately, monsters now lurk in the cave and can't get in. Sorry, I can't help you. If I had the Padaquia seed, I could. We'll head to the south. Came from Mintos. My married daughter lives there. Okay. Come to the counter. Alright, south. The Infernus Knight. Balloon made him dizzy. And paralyzed. Oh, this knight's getting the business. That looks like a cave. The Bison Hawk. No, I wanted to go to offensive. Oh yeah, I wanted to move Tulun up in the order. He tripped for another crit. I love him. Ah, comic relief, the character. He works so well. Ooh, Ice Cave. With auto-move floor. Ice floor hurts also. I like that sound. Agility Seed. I would like that. Please and thank you. You may have a medicinal herb. I will take that Agility Seed. Because I would like to be slightly faster, because I am the strongest party member. Why did I hit the wrong button? Transfer to me. There we go. That sound effect rules. Okay, Vamp Dog, let's see what you got. Well, you got some pretty good stees. Somebody needs to wake up. Big crit. Who gets a level this time? Nara. She's a good party member. Mage Toadstool. Don't like that. No, if they're only casting Ice Bolt, that's fine, I guess. Paralyzed? Oh, hey, it's this group. Hey! Remember, we met at Baraka Castle, so we couldn't let you join us because we were full. I'm traveling to save the world from the hands of the ruler of evil. Oh, you lost your priest, huh? Princess Lena, back there, joined us. We've accompanied her in this cave. Looking for Pataquia too? Sorry, but we'll get the Pataquia seeds first. I wonder if it would have made a difference if we had Bray in the party. Oh, we can only change where there's a wagon. Ah. Thanks, Saloon. You really did something, bud. Alright. Thanks, I guess. Oh, really? Wow. Just wow. Okay. Stop hitting me. I didn't do anything yet. It's not true. Saloon is very silly. A little unreliable because of it, but silly. Nope. 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 There we go. Yeah, let's see what happens with this one. Okay, there's a way down there. There's a way down there. Everything feels more manageable now that we have a full party. Maybe I should cast Repel. We're running into a lot of fights now. Well, at least Taloon can fight. Taloon's like having a monster companion. He just does things. Like a Lufia 2 capsule monster. Huh, I pitched just on a hole. I see. Well, that's what those stairs do. Big Nara crit. These things are strong. I was really hoping that would kill. Pretty good level for Taloon. That's a lot of health. Okay. I just want to step on the tile. Please, game. So these things have about 50 health. This one had more. Maybe it's about 60. These are still right here. Okay, so this one takes me to a treasure chest. And we're gonna go around this room a million times to get everything. I think I am gonna cast Repel after this fight. Oh, they have sleep attack, huh? That's annoying. I assume she wants to cast spells because she doesn't do much damage. Well, my turn's wasted. Taloon is dazed for some reason. Ah, bud. I think you're gonna get swapped for Princess Alina whenever we get her. Because while I like you, your unpredictability is a bit rough. The Mystic Acorns. I'll actually use those because I always am low on MP. That was worth it. Repel. Okay, I need to find out how to get there. What are you doing? The baby salamanders. Been a while since we saw those. I think we had Orin in our party whenever we saw those last. Thanks, Taloon. Ooh, what do we get? A half plate armor. Cool. That sells well. So... let's see... to get around the room, we're gonna have to go around the outside and then left? Whoa, okay. Oh, thank you, Nara. That was a little scary. Sure. Take it. That was scary. At least those guys have low health. Sure. Now, Taloon, do something big. I mean, it was average. He made the Infernus Knight angrier. Thanks, Taloon. Okay, so we need to go around the outside, and then left. This is fine. He made the knight laugh with a pun. Thanks, bud. Alright, now we need to take this one. And then this. Okay. Okay. Doing alright. I need Mara to... yes. Beautiful. And that's a dead me. That's annoying. We're gonna have to retreat. Oh, crits are devastating in this game. We're so close to done, though. Okay, how about this? We get this, and then we do some healing. Didn't want to cast Numb off. Cool. Well, you can't use spells. Heal. Oh, heal Mara. Repel is still on. Saloon, why? We're so close. It's gotta be that treasure chest right there. They're just going straight after Nara, huh? We're so close. He cast sleep, but Taloon quickly covered his mouth. Huh. I should toggle him off of use no MP, I think. Because Nara might need to heal. Okay. Nara's almost dead. As long as we have enough MP to cast outside, we're okay. But this is getting really sketchy. Balloon sweeps the leg! A robe of serenity. Well, okay. Ah, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I'm glad we held on to this. Let's take a nice two-person sleep. I would like you to revive my party members first, and then we can save. Let us save. And I think that's where we're gonna stop for the night, since we only have 10 minutes left. So, have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. As always, I'm Duct Tape, and this has been Dragon Warrior 4, or Dragon Quest 4, whatever you want to call it. And I will see you guys on Friday. And if you enjoyed what you're watching, and you aren't already following, maybe consider dropping me a follow. It is free for you, and it makes me eternally grateful, and I get to tell you that you're in the Cool Kids Club, and then you'll be like, whoa, cool kids! And that's how that'll go down.